Hey gang, Jason here. So this is kind of going to be part one of something, and I guess I should have taken a video of this thing before, but you guys all know what a 4366 or 4368 case IH looks like. So this is 1/16 scale. I guess the cat's out of the bag a little bit. I'm doing some 1/16 scale projects. I'm aiming to do, God, I hate to say high-end work because that almost sounds like cocky, but I want to do sort of upper level work. I want to do more than swap tires. How about that? So the first step was to get this apart. Now you can see there's a screw here, there's a screw here, screw on the other side of the cab, and then you got two screws here. I don't think I'm taking these apart right now. I am going to fill this seam, but I don't think I have to split the casting to do that necessarily. So these two were a bear. I had my impact out, still couldn't get them with that. You know, tried them up with a hand drill at first. Ended up having to go to the impact. That didn't work. So it was time to drill press. So that's drill pressed out, and then hence the milliput here. So I've got to let that set up for a good day or so before that's sandable and paintable. It doesn't matter. The next step here is to go sandblast this entire casting to get it apart. So what I am gonna do ultimately here is I'm gonna cut out very carefully this engine insert. I'll probably do most of it from the back side. I think if I come in here with my Dremel, I can kind of at least get up through here, which gets me a start. Then I can cut across to kind of get that out, and then that will just allow me to keep working. It's going to be very time consuming to do both sides. There's no question about that. And that's why 1/16 scale projects cost a lot of money. Well, that and this thing's going to have like $200 in tires in it by the time it's done. And it's a $200 tractor to start with. So anyway, that's beside the point. I guess questions are, I don't know, decisions to make still. I'm debating on grinding this down and putting the actual rail in. I think that makes sense. There's the same thing on the other side. Same thing here with the door latch. It just seems like that would make sense. Another idea I've been kicking around is getting out the jeweler saw and cutting the doors out so that I can make the doors open. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that there's a market for that level of detail. Don't get me wrong, somebody would want it, but the question is, will somebody pay me for it? And, ultimately, I have to make money doing this, or I just have to start building for myself. Now, so another big question I'm debating right now is, do I cut the hood off? And so then the hood is a separate piece. I could make the hood raise. I could do all sorts of things like that. And then I think one thing that is a for sure given is I am cutting this front grill off, and I will 3D print myself a grill there. I think that just makes sense to me. It's going to look nicer. It came with a decal. That's kind of unacceptable to me, really. Especially if you're going to end up with a tractor that could be $4 or $5, maybe $600 build. Having a decal for your grill and your headlights is just silly to me. I mean, that's just, at that point you go all the way. Obviously, I'll do lights where the lights are. In fact, I'll show you those real quick. This is a three-piece light. So here's the round light portion. There is a plate that this mounts to, and then there will be a clear lens on top of that. So hopefully that looks nice. And that's where I'm thinking at on this one so far. I know a lot of you guys, this isn't your type of video probably, but I just wanted to do this so that I can kind of, as I make step-by-step and decisions, you guys that want to kind of customize, maybe you can see my thought process a little bit, and just some of the decisions that go into this, and then, some of you guys that are into buying the custom toys, maybe you can see where some of the cost comes from, I guess. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too boring for you guys. It's, pretty straightforward, obviously, and we're just kind of theorizing here, but yeah, there it is. That is what a Scale Models 4366 International looks like when you take it apart. So it's one of those things where, 10 or 15 years ago, I probably would have never done this. I would have never had the guts to take apart a $200 tractor, but here we are. So it's just, you just got to do it sometimes. So Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope this didn't bore you too much. Thank you all for watching. Always appreciate that. I hope you guys have yourselves a great weekend. Treat each other well. And as always, happy tractor hunting.